first of the art workshop series from my studio, and in this you will get to know about how to create art at home at your own pace, and hopefully you will be also able to share all the information which you receive with your friends and your family easily. And the first one in this series I'm starting off with are the Visual Art Diaries. Visual Art Diaries are the heartbeat of my work, and I normally keep them catalogued because they are, for me, they are the best reference points for my future work. So and catalog them in years, like this is from 94, 95, during student years. And in my Visual Art Diaries, I would write, I would draw, like this one was a visit to a textile museum in Wales. And everything goes in there, and all my special notes, everything. And it is from here that my future work also later on develops. It might sleep in there for a little while, but it does get out of the pages. And this is very old, but I still have it. And this is when I was just learning how to draw. And this was done in Connemara Bogs. And this was on the spot drawing. And this one was, I was fascinated with the wheel. So everything and anything. And this was my first commission for a logo. So, but I would keep it because I don't know how these will evolve later on in time to come. So this is another very old one. And this is when I was traveling all over the world. So I was just busy drawing, and it's in a sorry state. So all the still lifes, and it doesn't matter to me whether the painting or the drawing is looking good or not. It's the mark I'm interested in, which I've made. And I've got this very special one. This is during my school days, which thankfully survived because it traveled with me everywhere. So I would eventually keep these and hopefully develop some more work from here and there. So one example of developing the work I could show you from this visual diary. Like I was, what fascinates me in Australia, the first thing that stood out for me 22 years ago were the gum trees. So I was just drawing them because I'd never seen so much variety of the flora and the fauna the way I saw in this country. So I was just busy scribbling away, and all around me, what all I saw, big or small, it had to be done. And this is from the Rhododendron Valley in Tasmania. Yeah, this is all in Tasmania, and this was in sketch was done in the Diamond Island in Vishnu in 99. And I would date it, and I would write all my notes and everything. So from here, like I'll flip back and I'll focus on this. So from here, at that time when I did this, I wasn't much aware of the fires, but it was strange when I converted it into a color painting. This is mixed media. There was a lot of fire elements I added to it. So from here, it has come here. And then this is another one of the drawings. I think it would be somewhere here. even if it's yeah. So from here, drawing different shapes, it comes here. And with the colors, I tend to do from my heart, basically. I mean, you wouldn't have seen a blue tree, but I visualize these kind of things. So, this one, and then this one, like same thing, but then I would draw using different colors, what effect it has and everything. And then it would have led me to explore maximum. Again, before I went on to this, so visual diary, I've done my sketch, then black and white I would do, or in gold I would do simple straight lines, trying to understand how the lines are flowing in each and every tree. And then I would pick up what I would see in that particular tree, and then I would pick that element out and put it in my painting. Even from these little sketches, like these ones I would call sketches, like this one is same as this one. So this one in the visual diary, it was done on the spot, and this is when I was in my studio and I developed it further. And that's when, so that's the stage of this actually. So then it gets the color. So before I had even got there, I have known every single line, where it has gone and which line I would want to keep and which I don't. So for today, so that's there. This here. Similarly, I would like to share, I was doing a residency at Lennon in Canva. So what I would do, because I was planning to make my canvas drawings, so I would have the entire history of the place, what it is, and what all happens. Then I would organize everything, what all needs to be done for this project. Like this is still developing, I have to still make the complete drawing of it. So in this, I think I have it here. So what I love about this is the amount of perspective, the way it has gone, and I have to push myself to make. So here it is. So in the little visual diary, this was done on the spot. Went back into my studio, did all the colors, and now from here, this will go onto the canvas. And it does take time, but this is how the information gets processed for me, and I get to know more. And the visual diary, your visual diary can have anything, like sometimes you collect textures. So you would collect textures like grasses. I collect a lot of that because I love to trap things in it. And I would also keep something handy like this, where this is to deal with all to do with my, basically my visual diary. So I'll have all my pens, pencils and everything in one place, so that I'm not looking around for anything. So all my thoughts, all my things go in here. even if it is a scribble with a biro, it will go in there. Now I came across this beautiful butterfly, so I thought it can go there, and I had I'll just stick it, and it is actually good fun because I don't know how I'm going to, what will come out of it. And I try not to throw anything in my studio, so it's because this also leads to a wonderful play with the colors. So this was done with oil pastels, so I would just stick it there. Then these days I'm obsessed with tea bags, and with the tea bags I would love to know, that's darker, this is darker, so I would love to know more about the tea bags, how I can use them and how I can push the boundaries with the tea bags. So it's just basically using tea bags as paper, and it's already pre-dyed. This needs work because this has less color, so I would prefer to. Now in this one we need to be carefully tease it out. And another thing what I've learned during the process is of my art practice is don't throw anything. Just before you throw anything, just think if you can use it. And you've got this tea in there. And art is easy. Easy to make. You just don't, as long as you don't make it so precious. So here we are. And it's trying your elements on it. Do I like it there, or don't I like it there? So that's ribbed, so it gives a good effect. And good effect in the sense it has got uneven edges. There. And gently, just have to be very gentle. Also, another thing is I wouldn't advise anyone to be picking anything during their walks because it's not safe these days to do. So anything from your garden would do. And I'm interested in seeing if I layer it because it's so transparent. What happens? Yeah. Or maybe this. And then tease it further. And there we are. So in many ways you are making your own paper for your work, right? And Let's see if I've got charcoal. Yep. So oil pastels. These are pastel dyes. That's what I'm using. These are fabric dye sticks, and these work very well on the charcoal, on the tea bag. Sorry. So I'm just trying it out to see what works, and does the tea bag hold the paper? And it does hold very well, like it's not ripping while I'm drawing. And I can use, let me see if I can blend it. Yes, and it's still not ripping. Yep. Now if you are scared of drawing, I would say I would say give it a go. But if you are scared, take your shape and trace it. And then you have to simply color it in. Why I'm saying gently trace it is you need to give it a go. And I do truly believe that each one of us can draw because we are able to write, aren't we? So and once we get into the habit of drawing, we start to see things differently, and drawing just happens then. There we are. And a little bit dark there. And here I'm not worrying about if the tea bag is being a little bit ripped or anything, because it's part of the texture. And another thing that works well on tea bag are your charcoals, pastels, and fabric pastels, yes. So I had these handy because I'm a textile artist. So and then it's mixing and blending of colors. Use a bit of that for the, yep. And a bit of green here and there. There we are. I don't tend to use black in my paintings. So I'm using dark brown here just so that, and the brown also blends well with the tea bag color, the dye of the tea. anything, and then this one I would stick it here, and if it doesn't get stuck here I would use a masking tape and stick it there. So that was today's work, and we could because there's some here, maybe you could rip it and see things through. There's this dark area there. We could use this. And just rip it there, just so that it peeps through. There. There. And I see something there. So it's just looking at this shape here, because I see a face. There you go. And there you go. Yep. And that could be a shoe. Yep. And that's all for this video, and I hope to see you all in my next video, which will be about textiles. I think, yeah, textiles. We'll do a series on textiles as well. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please comment and let me know how you found the workshop. And there are many more workshops to come. We have just started, so please be patient as well with us. Okay, thank you for coming over and enjoying the workshop. Thank you. Bye.